Hello and welcome you all to today's team time. Today we are with 4 people. First of all, we introduce Mikael Johnson. We have as well Ernie, Karen, and Will Graham. They are a family from the United Kingdom and very, very good participants of our rallies and RallyClassics team. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much to be involved with Costa Brava. Is one of our favorite rallies. And we've had lots of brilliant memories over quite a number of years. We've been there 6 times for the rally, starting back in 2010, and experience it from a historic point of view, and get a bit further and really enjoy the rally.
It's great that we can do it as a family. We really enjoy,
indeed,
having the trips away together and being able to see different parts of Europe is really great. And particularly we really enjoy Catalonia. Catalonia's been so it's great to experience a bit of a different place to home.
It's more organized.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
You're like this. Who enjoys good food the most? Okay, maybe Michael. Michael. Okay. Who likes wine the most?
Probably Karen.
Karen, you like red wine, maybe Spanish red wine? Or...
Yes. Oh, yes.
Awesome. Who is the most bossy? Who is always doing like, hey, you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ernie. Daddy, yes. Okay. But who of you can mess it up more during a rally?
Me.
The drivers.
Wow, you are so humble. You have to say another one. Okay. Perfect. But who works best under pressure? Bill, maybe. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And the last question of this first row: who will be the last one to retire from the world of rallies? Who do you think?
Oh, probably Will.
The youngest.
Yeah, the youngest. Will.
Chronologically, yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When did your passion for rallies begin?
So if I want to start with that, so I was brought up on a farm in Northern Ireland, and
Really?
my passion for rallying started as an early teenager watching local rallies. The first major rally I watched was the precursor to the current Ulster Rally. At that time it was called the Texaco Rally, remember that?
Okay.
And then the Circuit of Ireland, very famous rally.
Similar in that I went to rallies as a teenager with my brother, and then
really?
of course I married a petrol head, so.
Yes, you did.
I would have attended stock car racing around 15, 16, and then was asked by a friend if I would like to try navigating. So at 18, quite some time ago, I sat in the navigating seat, and by the time we were in 3rd gear, I had got the bug. So I've been rallying now for over 30 years, and I help out in all types of the sport. I navigate, I have a Subaru for a course car for 00. I participate as a driver in Targa rallies, and then sit with 3 or 4 different young drivers in the last number of years. So 32-ish years, perhaps, as a co-driver.
Yeah. Awesome. Great story. Thank you.
Yeah, and I have just got to know about rallying through my father, I suppose, and competing for the last 8 years, more or less. Even just before I was 16, I think 16 is the point you can start navigating. I even did it when I was 15, to be honest. And just started navigating with my dad, and then more recently doing the driving, and it's been really, really enjoyable.
What is the thing that you like the most about rallying?
I love coming to the end of the stage and looking at the board with the times to see whether you did well or badly.
And what happens if you did badly?
Oh, you have to try harder next time. It keeps you humble.
Good answer. Yeah. Totally agree. Michael?
I suppose I prefer the fastest stages. I like the top end speed and get more of a thrill from that. But just the events generally, the stages for the European Historic Championship are fantastic, and to see different locations across Europe. And but no, it's the high speed stuff I really enjoy. Of course, it's a team effort, so Will and I work quite closely together, and I think we're coming on well. We have a little more to show our fellow competitors just yet, I believe. So.
Yeah, I really like in rallying, there's a lot of really good people and good camaraderie, as I would say. And the fact that, you know, there's no excuses if you don't perform as well as the other man. And it means you can have a really good battle with everyone. And yeah, it's just all the battles you have with the other competitors are really, really enjoyable. And at the end of the rally, you have a good laugh, and you can really, it's just really enjoyable to be with everyone.
What experiences do you have to tell us?
Yeah, there are many experiences. I think the rallies is the highs and the lows, and so sometimes, like I guess Catalonia 2001 was one of those lows. We drove as a family in our camper van right to Lorette for the WRC event, and it lasted 3 stages, and then we had to drive back home again. That was a low.
Yes.
Then, the highs are often when you have a really good experience and the rallies go well. So yeah, 2015 was a really good year when Will and I did the Irish Championship together, and we're Irish historic champions that year, so that one comes to mind. But we really enjoy going to new places, as Michael mentioned. Many years ago, Karen and I did the Middle East Rally Championship, so we really enjoyed being in the various countries in the Middle East. Probably the most exciting rally of all time was the Rally of Lebanon, 1994.
Wow.
Was at the end of the war, which was brilliant to be in that place with folk having kind of suffered, but been able to enjoy motorsport and give them a bit of something to look at, even though things had been tough for them. So we really enjoyed that.
And yeah, I mean, there's things that happen on the rallies that sometimes gives you a bit of a laugh through the stage. If we have an almost moment, then you can hopefully laugh about it. But it's surviving to the end of the stage is usually the key element of it all, and having a bit of crack as we go along.
Perfect.
We find often the thing that we come across most when we're in Europe is a lot of people make jokes to us about the fact that our steering wheel's on the wrong side. We experience that a lot.
Okay. Sorry for that.
So
that's your fault anyway.
Yeah, that's always quite funny when we're in.
And Will, even though you are so young, what is the best experience that you have had so far in your rallies?
Well, I think well, last year, the first year in driving the M3, before I was driving a Fiesta R2, and I think there's just something about the historics. I think the historics are really nice rallies. The cars are iconic, and they have great noise and everything. And I think just being able to be in rallies that are specifically for historic cars, you have the ability to win rallies outright as opposed to just winning a class is really special, to have that opportunity. And being able to go up against some really stiff competition. So Lucky immediately comes to mind, who we battled with last year, or Walter Jensen from Norway. And it's great to be battling with all these great drivers from all over Europe.
So what advice would you give us?
Well, just start off slowly, I suppose, is the main thing. Get yourself involved with some other, perhaps even similar age person, or in this case with Will and I'm quite a bit older, obviously. So I suppose I'm meant to bring some experience to the team. But preparation is key, both of the car, getting a good team around you when it comes to these European events, and then that was gelled together as a crew, and good preparation with regards to your pace notes and everything else. But don't try to run before you can walk. I mean, take it slowly and learn your skills as you go along. But enjoy it. It's sport after all. And once it goes beyond enjoyment, you know, what is the point? I mean, we're out there to have fun.
Exactly.
That's
Perfect. Thank you. And the same question goes for Karen and Ernie. You really have many years of experience. What would you say to the people who are watching this video right now?
Again, it's building on what Michael said. It's having, you know, bringing a lot of things together: the right car, the right preparation, the right organization on the day, the right support when you're there. So yes, a lot of rallying comes down to the driver and co-driver, but there's a lot in the background as well. And being able to work as part of a team is very important. And I think as well is to find a realistic goal for oneself. So some folk, that might be going professional, but for the vast majority, it's finding a championship or a place where you can really enjoy what you do. Yes, this is the excitement starting to build as we turn up for scrutineering.
Okay, this is in Girona, right? This is Fontajau, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to go into the kind of sports hall and to make sure that we're completely compliant. But here's what it's all about. The first stage, this is an iconic corner. We did get quite a good line around that corner, even though I said myself. And obviously that's very early on in the rally. These are the iconic Catalan roads.
Yes.
And and the thing with Costa Brava, there's always that night stage as well. So nice to have just that experience of going in the dark. We really enjoyed that stage. In the dark, we haven't gone as well as during daylight. I think that dark stage, we were disappointed we didn't have as good as time as we'd have liked, but here we are trying to get it back the following day.
Yes, you are super fast, huh? You are super fast. I can say that.
Yeah. So last year we really enjoyed competing against some of the Porsches in Category 1. So
yes,
we needed to push hard, and it was also special to be able to have our twin cam escort to be directly head-to-head with the Porsches, which was a lot of fun.
Awesome. I love your car, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Karen, so this is a special car, not so many in Category 1 of the escorts, but we really enjoy our one.
And Karen, what would you say about, what do you feel when you are watching again these images?
It'll be good to get back into it again. We've really missed it this year. For me, I miss all the camaraderie. For us as a family, it's really good. And going to Europe, it doesn't really compare with rallying in really old Great Britain. So it's nice to go out to Europe. And and exciting. I love the speed. You know, obviously the razzmatazz, fantastic. Yeah. Okay,
perfect. So we are arriving right now to the end of this interview. Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
But before we go, I wanted to ask you something for the four of you. What would you say it is your favorite test or event organized by RallyClassics that you've done so far?
think last year was as good. This is the ones in Spain. So the event last year was, I think, really good because maybe for us, having been there a few times before, we were familiar with the setup and just how the stages flow together. We always really enjoy that last stage. I can't remember the name of the village. And then coming down back towards, I guess, Girona again. Yeah, these are iconic stages, and been able to drive them with a really well organized event in the background, running to time. We really enjoy it. It was lovely.
I think last year it was great to have, you know, 2 cars for the first time. Before we'd only ever had 1 car there before, and it was great to have double the fun.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, right? What about you, Michael? What is your favorite event or test?
I've really enjoyed last season. I mean, all the events were very good and very well organised. I have been a clerk of the course of the Ulster Rally in the past, and I appreciate the amount of work that's required by the organisers. And I mean, although they have a lot of people to sign on and they're under a lot of pressure in the run-up to the event, they're always happy and smiling and very, very capable and wanting to assist. And I was really looking forward to the event this year, and that Will and I could have a real good go at the entire championship. But sadly, that wasn't to be. But we'll hopefully soon get back to doing that again, and perhaps even before this year's out, we might get an opportunity to get back out onto the European rallies again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I understand, Will, that you were participating with James Potter. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. I have to say, I love this name. Isn't that the father of Harry Potter? I mean, what I do is I ask people how they are happy. So one of my last questions of today, Team Time, is to ask you, one of you, what makes you happy, or why? How are you happy? So if you have any idea that you can help me with, it's all yours.
Yeah, I think happiness comes from having healthy relationships and being able to live in a community where you feel accepted and where you have hope for the future.
And if you have a sense of purpose in life and a sense that you're going somewhere, that this isn't all there is, there's something beyond, then that's what gives you proper happiness.
Correct. That's what the studies say, actually. Perfect. Michael?
Yeah, same as the rest of the guys. We're fortunate that we're able to share together, have fellowship together, and again that there's something more after this life, we believe. And again, we want to just enjoy the time that we have here and share that time with others, as in community and so on. But again, that we know that we feel there's something further beyond this life.
Okay, awesome answers, guys. Thank you. So go
watch Team Time. Costa Brava Rally is the best. I would say be there in 2021 and be there for some of those classic stages, the iconic cars. We're looking forward to it. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay.